I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you test questions. Unit test 2, equivalent algebraic expressions. This is part B. In part A, we discussed about polynomial expressions, and now we are dealing with rational expressions. Simplify the following and state restrictions. So we have three different kinds of expressions, and let us see how to simplify and state restrictions. You can pause the video, copy them, answer, and then write down your solution. And then look into my suggestion also, right? So first one is 3 over 4x plus 5 over 6x squared minus 1 over 3. We are looking for a common denominator as far as numbers are concerned. 4, 6 and 3. 12 is the number which is common multiple for each, and x squared is the variable. So we can make all these terms with a common denominator of 12 x squared. Now to make 12, the first term should be multiplied by 3, right? 4 times 3 is 12, so 3 times 3 is 9, plus second term multiplied by 2. The first time we have to also multiply by x because x squared, right? So it is 9x, correct? That is to say, to get 12x squared, we have to multiply this by 3x, correct? 3x. And this term by 2, correct? So times 2 both. And here it is 3, we need 4x squared, right? So we'll multiply by 4x squared, correct? And then write down our terms. 2 times 5 is 10. And for the third minus 4x squared. Now we can combine and write down our answer, right? So it's good to write, well, nothing is common. So we can write minus 4x squared plus 9x plus 10 divided by 12x squared. Now as far as the restrictions are concerned, denominator cannot be 0, and therefore x is not equal to 0. That is the restriction, right? So let me write down restriction here itself. For the first one, x is not equal to 0. Now for the second one, to write restrictions we should factor. Even to simplify, we have to factor 12x squared minus 300. Now what is common between the two? So if I take, now we can actually take 12 times what is 300. So we'll take 12 common, okay, x squared, and divide 300 by 12, right? 12 times 2 is 24. Right? You're left with 6. 60 is 5 times 12. So we get 25 here, right? As far as the denominator is concerned, we can first factor 4. So if I factor 4, I'm left with x squared minus 3x minus 10. Now we can further factor. 12 divided by 4 is 3. We can write this as x plus 5 times x minus 5 over. Now we're looking for a product of 10, 2 times 5 minus, and minus is the bigger number. So x minus 5 times x plus 2. Now in this particular case, let us write restrictions. X is not equal to 5 and x is not equal to minus 2. So these are the two restrictions. Simplify. So we can cancel out common factors, and then we can write this expression as equals to 3 times x plus 5 divided by x plus 2. So that is our answer. Now the last one, which is 6x minus 30, we can take 6 common. 6 is common, you're left with x minus 5 in the numerator. Denominator, can we take 16 common? Let us see. 16, 5 times will go into that, and plus 16 is 96. So you can take 16 common. So 16 is common. You're left with x squared minus 6 times x plus 5 times, correct? Now you can factor denominator. 6 times x minus 5. Denominator you have 16. We'll simplify it later. 5 and 1. So x minus 5 times x minus 1, correct? Let us simplify. Both can be divided by 2. So you get 3 over 8. X minus 5x minus 5 cancel out. So times 1 over x minus 1, right? So that is what it is. Or you could write this as equal to 3 over 8 times x minus 1, right? Now here the restrictions are, what are the restrictions? X is not equal to both these terms. Do not write restrictions at the end, otherwise you lose marks. This factor, x cannot be equal to 5 and 1. These are the two restrictions for the given expression. I hope that helps. So we took different kinds of examples, and I hope now you are very clear about how to write restrictions for rational functions. In further questions, we'll avoid writing restrictions, but we'll just simplify them. I hope you're enjoying and learning. Thank you and all the best.